This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em. Lay your cards down, 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 down. So pocket Lexus. Throw your keys up. Stick around, round, 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 round. Round, 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 round. And now they
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, my voice is a bit scratchy today. So, I'm starting another Living in Warsaw part 2. And before I do that, if you're working a 9 to 5 and you struggle with waking up, after your shower you feel so sleepy, try using this Ritual of Hammer. This is from the Rituals Body Shop. And you can find this at any mall in Warsaw. I guess in Poland, but in Warsaw you can find this at almost all the malls. And try this. You'll thank me later. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about things that you can do while in Warsaw and the kind of jobs that you can get here in Warsaw. So one of the most popular jobs that you can actually come across is customer care jobs. Yeah, so customer care is when like you're helping people with their different issues. It can be taxis, it can be IT, it can be finance. It depends, to be honest, with the kind of company that would have hired you. And yeah, usually they're looking for bilingual people who speak Spanish, Finnish, German, Dutch, and also English. So most of them like have English speakers, and the salary range is from 4,000 going up. It depends, to be honest, with the kind of company that you're working for, but usually the prices that I've seen on LinkedIn go from 4,000 Polish zloty going up. And what you need to qualify for this kind of jobs, you actually have to have a little bit of experience, and sometimes they don't care about the experience, but as long as you can grasp things fast, that will be an advantage. Sometimes you might be required to have Excel because in finance, customer service jobs, you might be using Excel files, and also a knowledge of Microsoft Teams. And yeah, you just have to be a patient, bubbly person, someone who's just willing to help others. And I think that will be like a benefit for you. And when it comes to like some of them, like working, like where do you work from? Some of them like allow you to work from home. Then some of them do hybrid. It depends with the contact center that you're working for. And also you get to dress how you want. So yeah, that's a plus, to be honest, like dressing however you want. Like, yo, I wish I could do that. Okay, so yeah, I will keep on talking about this. I'm about to go to work. So yeah, let's go. However, it is important to know that most contact centers are not located in the city center. They are in the peripheries, maybe a Mokotov. Some of them are in the city center, but yeah, most of them you'll find them in Mokotov. So yeah, be prepared to do the big commute, especially if you're staying away from the Mokotov area. By the way, contact centers are not only found in Warsaw, you can find them in Krakow. Outside is a bit windy, so you're going to be hearing like a lot of wind. But yeah, in Krakow, in Gdańsk, you can find them also. And some actually offer you laptops and equipment that you might want. But some of them might want you to have their own computer or any devices that they use. They might want you like to have it by yourself. I don't know if they actually provide money for that, but well, they actually would require you to have those, which is a menace. But well, I think it's good because especially if you're leaving the job, you won't have to return anything. So yeah, let me start my commute now. Catch you later.
Do Daszyńskiego. Drzwi otwierają się z lewej strony.
Przed opuszczeniem pociągu prosimy pamiętać o zabraniu bagażu.
Before leaving the train, please remember to...
Good morning, everyone. So today it's a bit sunny and I'm loving the gorgeous sun kiss. I'm loving the gorgeous sun kiss. So I'm about to head out now, but I'm going to be quick. So today I'm going to be talking about engineering jobs and IT jobs. So when I'm talking about IT, I'm talking about coding, programming, different kinds of programming, to be honest. And these are one of them job vacancies that are always available, especially programming and coding. Why? Because everything is evolving, to be honest. So when coming to Poland and you have those kind of jobs and you have the experience also, you're not going to have a hard time like finding jobs or vacancies which you can fill. Usually they pay around 7,000, let me say 6,500 going up. And yeah, it depends with your position, because there are three positions, remember. There's the entry, there's the mid one, then there's the expert. So it depending on how you are entering the vacancy, you will be given like, you will be paid different amounts, and also depending on your past references. So yeah, this is one of the most paying jobs, let me say, because well, you can get up to 15,000, 12,000, depending on how good you are. And when it comes to engineering also, yeah, there are people, they're like, they look for engineering people, but I haven't heard like how much they pay. I'll have to research about that, yeah. And also English teachers, they're highly in demand, but you have to also know Polish, because you're going to be teaching people who learn Polish. Yeah, teaching, it depends, to be honest, on the institute and on how you're going to be offering those services. You can prefer to do it in your house, like in the comfort of your house, or you can prefer to get employed by a school, but you have to have the IELTS certificate also to show that you know the English that you're teaching, and preferably they want the American and British accents. I think that's the one that is actually easy to learn, because we also taught with British accent, with a British English and Zimbabwe. But yeah, that's those are the kind of jobs that are here and that you can find at the moment. Being a teacher, however, you have your own schedule. Like, is you are free. Like if you're working by yourself, like if you're self-employed and you're doing teaching, you'll have your own timetable, like to do whatever you want, which is actually pretty awesome. Okay, which is pretty awesome. And I have taught English also before. When I first came here, I was teaching English. At the same time, I was in school. So I would teach English online after school. And by then I used to charge like 24 zloty per hour. But I was teaching two people. It was 24, it was 50. I'm not even sure how much it was, but I was earning a good amount of pocket money, and wow, it really worked out. I was teaching like two people, and most times when I'm teaching English, it's not about teaching them like starting from the beginning, like the vowels and everything. It's all about communicating with them, and they learn through that. When they make mistakes, they would want to be corrected. That's how I was teaching my students. And I was also using this kind of books like the English Polski. I have another set that I bought from MPIC, which you can use to also teach English, but I was also using it to learn Polish at that time. I was also using it to learn Polish. Well, yeah, see how where it got me, because right now I can't even speak Polish. But yeah, I think I'm late now. Let me go, and yeah, we'll talk more. If you're one of the lucky ones, you can get the teaching job at preschools, because yeah, most children are being learned English here. So if you're lucky, you'll get there also. Well, this is me dumping the rubbish and me saying bye. So you might be wondering, where can you find these jobs that I'm always talking about? So in Poland, there are two major sites where you can go and apply for jobs. One is LinkedIn. Yeah, on LinkedIn you can actually find proper jobs and a lot of job openings, and you just have to fashion it in a way that it matches the kind of job criteria that you're looking for. And there is pracuj.pl. You can also find jobs there, but the website is in Polish, but you can try to change the language to English using Google Translate. And yeah, you will find really decent jobs there. So most interviews are done online, and some of them you have to go in person. So yeah, I've covered that now. So now let's talk about other jobs that you can actually find. So there is a factory work. I've always talked about factory work in most of my videos, and these factory works are actually beginning of spring. They start to employ people. A lot of people start to be employed now, so this is the right time to find yourself a factory or a farm job. So these jobs usually agencies actually recruit people, and yeah, it's really hard to find like those agencies, to be honest. Like usually you are referred by other people. The only one that I know is Up Intenso, which is in Kutno, and they do for like the meat factory, which is actually good to work. But most of them, they have agencies who go to schools and they're looking for like students who want to work during the summer. They pay good, to be honest. Usually you can get like 4,000 zloty, depending on the hours that you have worked, but you can actually like get 4,000 zlotys per month, and you can actually have the privilege to work 12 hours. Yeah, 12 hours or 10 hours, depending on how you enjoy the factory work. However, I would recommend searching about the agents that you're going to work for, and also searching for the company, like just do your research on the companies that you are going to be working in. This also helps you like know like if you're going to stay on the job for, like if you're willing to do the work, because most people, I've seen most people go to factory jobs. I've seen a lot of people go for factory jobs and they spend like a week there, then they're like, no, this is not for me. So also in places like Lublin and Warsaw, they also have these factories which are at the periphery of the city center, and they also offer like transportation to work. So yeah, you can find those. One of the most demanding jobs here is also finance, that is actually working in banks, though it is categorized in different segments, which means there's anti-cyber, there's those who are doing accounting. It's just a lot of things, to be honest. But yeah, there are a lot of big banks here in Poland. We have Citibank, we have Agri something Credit, we have Millennium, we have ING. So these are the most like common banks that you actually can find, and they actually like employ English speakers, and there's Revolut actually. They also employ English speakers, and you just have to have a good background of Excel, to be honest, because I actually had one interview with one of the banks before I got my current job, and they actually wanted Excel, but then I wasn't even skilled with Excel. So you just have to have knowledge of Excel, and they'll give you tasks that you have to complete, and once you're done with those, yeah, like you get the job. They pay good money, to be honest, around like 5,000 Polish zloty, which is actually good and affordable. And most of these banks are located within the Rododendrzeskiego area. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to end this video here, and yeah, if you like the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and put your questions in the comment area so that I can answer them in the next video. So look out for part 3 in the next week.